Hi Sagittarius, here is your reading for December. This reading is purely for Sagittarians who are single. Now I have come up with a brand new format. It contains completely different questions from my previous singles reading, and I am still trying to get to grips with the spread myself, so please just be patient with me, okay? I have pre-shuffled and laid out the cards, and just quickly to remind you, it is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you. If it doesn't, please check your moon and rising signs. Now, the first card we have here is the Nine of Pentacles. The Pentacles is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So it is possible that in the month of December, you may very well meet somebody else who may be an earth sign, okay? But it doesn't have to mean that. Now, there's definitely potential there for you to meet somebody in this month if you haven't already met somebody during this month of November. The only thing I want you to be careful of is, and look, when you first meet somebody, it's not going to be easy to see this, but the energy with the Nine of Pentacles can often talk about a lack of commitment, okay? So, and it may almost feel that there's an imbalance there, because it can be one of feeling unloved. It can be an energy of feeling that you have everything but love. Now, it has to be said that some of you may be entering December feeling that way yourselves, feeling that you have everything except love. Feeling that you've had lack of commitment from your previous relationships. Or for the majority of you, it is going to be meeting somebody new. But like I said, just be careful, because you may find the person is slightly more focused on money, and maybe also quite naive when it comes to money and their spending. But as I said, they may be more focused on money and work than they are on actually committing to a full-time relationship. Now, in the position of will the new lover be similar to past lovers, we have here Temperance. Now, Temperance is a major arcana, so major message. And it is reversed. The thing with this relationship is I feel that, like I've just spoke about with the Nine of Pentacles, there's going to feel this imbalance there. It's almost like things are not going to flow so steadily and easily between you both as it may have been with previous relationships. There may be a lack of long-term vision here in regards to this relationship going the full distance. As I said, the lack of commitment that I feel could be there from a potential partner that you may meet in this month of December. And you may very well not even pick up on that until a bit further down the line, okay? And then these imbalances could start to become apparent. And it could cause some worry on your part. It could cause some conflict between you both, okay? But I just feel on the emotional front, there could very well be an imbalance between you both that you may not have experienced with your previous relationship. Up here in the position of will this relationship make you feel safe and secure, we have here the Two of Swords. Now the Swords is air element, Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. And the Swords are all to do with our thinking, our thoughts and the way we communicate. In regards to you feeling safe and secure within this relationship, most definitely you have a decision. The thing is, this lady is blindfolded. She can't see everything that's going on. Things are unclear to her. She has a choice stroke decision to make. And it's going to affect her on an emotional level, as you see here with the water. And I feel this is going to be in terms of whether this relationship does have the potential to offer you the long-term commitment that's going to make you feel safe and secure. I feel, as I said, you're not going to know all the facts, okay? Things are going to feel unclear. You're not going to have the mental clarity, is what I'm going to say. And a choice has got to be made as to whether you wish to stay with this person or not. But you're going to be indecisive because, as I said, you're kind of on the fence. And you don't have all the facts in front of you. But either way, this choice that you're going to make in regards to the full being able to be fully committed with this person or them with you is definitely going to impact you on an emotional level. Now, look, we're not talking all of this energy playing out in December. December is the month of you meeting this potential person. It's going to obviously take longer for some of these energies to play out. Now, will there be commitment in this relationship? We have here the Eight of Cups. The Cups is water energy, Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. And it talks of our feelings and our emotions. Now, I feel there's going to come a time within this relationship whereby you may very well be thinking, should you stay or should you go? Like we just see with the Two of Swords, a decision to be made. This card is about knowing when to walk away, but you may, like I said, not have all the facts or the mental clarity in order for you to make this decision. It can be an energy of having a lack of closure and definitely being in two minds. Very much where, you know, maybe you're both going to get along with each other and the relationship is going to make you feel happy. But you may get this feeling that they're not in it for the long haul, or they're not marriage material. That they are lacking in commitment in some way, or maybe they are focused more on money and work. There's going to be something that's going to crop up, that's going to create this imbalance, that's going to make you feel in two minds in regards to the commitment from them towards this relationship. Now, the next question is marriage a possibility within this relationship? Now, here we have your own energy. It's the Six of Wands. It's fire for yourself, Sagittarius, also for Leo and Aries. Now, the Wands is all to do with our actions, okay? It is reversed. When it's reversed, it can show a lack of confidence that you are going to feel insecure within this relationship. Because like I've said from the very beginning, there's going to be commitment issues from this person. And like I said, they're not going to be apparent straight away. But further down the line, these issues are going to make themselves known. And you're going to see that there are issues in regards to the full-term commitment from that person within this relationship. Is going to create a lack of confidence, possibly within yourself, but most definitely within this relationship. Now, here we have more of your own energy again. We have here the Five of Wands. Now, it's interesting to see that we've gone from a 6 down to a 5. But this has fallen within the position of, will the relationship be lasting and fruitful? This energy with this card, it talks of the fact that you still are going to be at a point where you have not clearly worked things out in your own mind. This decision with the Two of Swords, and this energy of should you walk away or not, and being in two minds, is possibly going to be with you for some time. I think there's going to be internal and external issues going on with you. I think externally, you two may very well get along with each other. There may well be a lot of feelings there for each other, maybe even love. But internally, there's going to be this struggle there with you that, and I keep coming back to it, it's going to be because of this commitment issue. Now, it has to be said, although, I'm not overly picking this up, but for some of you, maybe the person is already committed elsewhere, which causes an issue in regards to them being able to fully commit to you. I'm not overly picking that up within these cards, but it has to be said, for maybe a very small portion of you, that could be the situation. But nonetheless, there is commitment issues with this person. And it's going to create a struggle for you, internally and externally. Because like I said, I feel that you're going to get along with each other. I feel there's going to be a connection there between you both. But you are going to feel that there is something missing, that something's not flowing as it should be. Maybe it has to be said that for the small percentage that I spoke about where the person may already be committed, maybe, just maybe, they are already committed or married, but you may be in the dark about that and you may not know. And maybe that's why the blindfold is on here, because you don't know the full circumstances. So, you know, as I said, that's just going to be for a few of you. But please just be careful that if you do meet somebody new, that, you know, just be mindful that maybe they could be attached to somebody else. Now, the outcome card with this spread is a question of what can be done for you to find true love. And here we have more water energy with the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups, you can see here these three women, okay? It looks like, you know, they're celebrating, and, you know, the cup represents their emotions and feelings, and they're obviously feeling emotionally fulfilled and happy, okay? But also, the energy with this card, it's about, you know, friendships. It's about you going out, going to social events, going to significant celebrations, christenings, weddings. Whatever it is, it's a card about being with your friends, having fun and going out. And then that could then lead you to be in a position where you meet somebody. Because let's face it, nobody's going to meet somebody if they're just sat at home all the time or they're just at work all the time. So I think this card has shown up to tell you that maybe recently you haven't been going out enough. Maybe as your life has been all work and home life. And maybe you need to get back into having fun with your friends, going out on the weekends, you know, having fun, having drinks, going out for dinner, going out to dance, whatever it is that you like to do for enjoyment. I think it's shown up to tell you and remind you that you need to get back to that fun, carefree kind of feeling where you're out having fun and socializing. And while you're out having fun and socializing with your friends, then there's every possibility of you meeting somebody new. So, Sagittarius, that does conclude your reading. I do hope you like this new format, and I do hope you like the questions that I do ask with each card. If you have liked this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you haven't, by all means, give it the thumbs down. If you wish to leave a comment, that would be great, and I will make sure that I reply to you. Like I said, it is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but I do hope that some of you can make sense of this reading within your own lives. I will be back again very soon to do the relationship reading, and that will be for Sagittarians who are already in a committed relationship. So until then, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you do wish to book a private reading, I'd be more than happy to do that. And you can find all my details in the description box on my videos. Thank you so much again for watching. Bye.